I'm Jessie Schunk, and I'm the person who recruits and trains foster families for St. Louis County. 7 years ago when I started this job, we had about 300 kids. We averaged around 300 kids in foster care. 7 years later, we're averaging 400 kids. So you can see just by the numbers, these are kids in your community that need to be placed within their community. So we're looking for homes all over St. Louis County so kids can stay where they live. And right now we're lacking resources in many parts of our county. When we're looking and trying to decide what foster home to place them in, one of the things that we're looking at is what are the child's needs? Do we have a foster parent or a foster family that can meet that child's needs? So it might be a geographic location. We don't like to move kids out of their school district. We want them as close to their family as possible so it facilitates better visitation, because the whole goal is to get that child back home with their family again. It's a short-term option while the family is getting things figured out. So those are some of the considerations. We look to see if there is a family that has the same background or culture as the child, but the common denominator there is that they really have to want to be able to invest time in a child to make a difference in their life. It really does take very special people to do foster care, people who are really invested in the kids themselves, people who are invested in their community, that are willing to look beyond what they first see to the potential in children and families. And it's those kind of people that really, it's not about them. It really is about what can we do to help and serve in our communities. As people come on board, we give them a really good basic introduction to foster care, and as they work a longer period of time with children, we try to tailor the training and the resources that we give them based on the kind of children that they're caring for. There are some initial upfront costs. They're not prohibitive to people to get licensed. It's pretty doable on any kind of an income. We want foster families from all socioeconomic backgrounds. You don't have to be rich to do foster care. We need stable families who are able to provide for their own family. If that's the case with you, you can certainly do foster care. One of the wonderful things about being a family is that nobody is perfect. And I know lots of foster families that really worry about, do we have to be perfect? Do we have to do this? Do we have to have a separate bedroom for every child? Those kinds of things. And the reality of that is there is no perfect family, that all of our families have flaws to them. We all have strengths. And what we really want to do is build on your strengths so that you can meet the needs of a child. My job is to answer your questions so that you would know whether foster care is a good fit for you or not, and I'm always willing to talk to you. So you could email me or you could give me a phone call. We can just chat about what you're thinking about. We can chat about what our needs are and see if it would be a good fit for your family. Making a phone call doesn't obligate you. We're glad to talk to you at any point about doing foster care.